You might find it easy to play video games or browse social media for hours. Instead, studying or working on something productive for even half an hour can feel really hard. Despite this, some people seem to have no trouble with difficult tasks, or consistently working and studying.
What motivates them? Is there a way to make difficult things easier? The answer lies in a type of neurotransmitter called dopamine.
Hi, welcome to Mind Journey. In this journey, we will explore dopamine and how to train your mind to be more productive by doing dopamine detox.
Hello!
Dopamine is a brain neurotransmitter that makes us want to do things and have motivation. It's not only about pleasure, it's the force that drives us into action, seeking exciting rewards. For example, when we crave comfort food, our brain releases dopamine, anticipating the feel-good experience it brings.
Dopamine also influences our priorities. Your brain decides what's important based on how much dopamine it expects to get. If an activity doesn't release much dopamine, you won't be motivated to do it. But if it does, you'll want to keep doing it. Strangely, your brain doesn't always consider whether the high dopamine activity is damaging. It's more focused on the instant pleasure. So, what activities release dopamine?
Anything where you think there's a reward coming. We're surrounded by opportunities to get small and cheap dopamine hits, like scrolling through social media or playing video games, consuming drugs, alcohol, smoking, and also eating junk food.
Whenever you check your email or social media, you're expecting a reward, which could be a message from a friend or some exciting news. Or when you play on a slot machine in a casino. Even if you've only been losing money until that point, you eventually expect to get a bigger reward.
Dopamine reinforces the pleasure of these activities, making them more appealing than mentally and physically challenging activities like studying or exercising, which often lack immediate rewards.
But the point is that when you're always getting lots of dopamine, your brain gets used to it. It's similar to always having dessert after every meal, so when there's no dessert, it leaves you craving something sugary and sweet. Or, if you spend all your time enjoying virtual interactions while lying on a couch, you won't have any desire to go outside and have physical, in-person meetings. Getting a dopamine rush doesn't always make us happy. Often, when we get what we want, we still feel like something's missing.
Many of us keep chasing things that trigger dopamine, hoping it will make us happy, but it's like we're always wanting more and ending up less happy in the process. So, how can we resolve this? You can do a dopamine detox. This involves setting a period of time, ranging from some hours to several days, to avoid all the things and activities that give you big dopamine rushes and pleasure. On a dopamine detox day, you replace high dopamine activities with more purposeful behaviors and lifestyle choices. The goal is to make yourself less sensitive to immediate rewards, regaining your concentration and enhancing your productivity and results.
Let's see what to do during dopamine detox. Digital detox. It is a deliberate and temporary break from digital devices and screens, such as smartphones, computers, and tablets. It involves disconnecting from the digital world to reduce screen time and minimize the negative impacts of constant connectivity. Consider replacing screen time with physical or mind-friendly activities such as exercise, spending time with friends, or dedicating time to studying or creative endeavors.
Change your routine. Sticking to the same routine can make it harder to break a habit. You can start making changes to your daily routine without the need to relocate or switch jobs. Begin with small adjustments. For instance, if you find comfort in eating junk food or smoking, consider making a healthy sandwich, spending time in nature, and appreciating the details in your surroundings.
Set goals. Having a clear perspective, setting goals, or finding a purpose in life can be incredibly beneficial. If physical exercise is challenging for you, consider enrolling in a course. If studying is a struggle, set a personal goal to make progress or earn a certificate through a course. This can provide motivation for studying, enhance your work performance, and give you a meaningful pursuit worth your time. It's about choosing where you want to get your dopamine from, short-term pleasures or long-term goals.
Practice mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness and paying attention to the smallest details in your surroundings and everyday experiences, your mind becomes accustomed to finding joy in the simple things.
This reduces your reliance on seeking out high dopamine activities and promotes focus, calmness, and the ability to appreciate the present moment, reducing the urge for quick rewards. Gradual dopamine detox, even when starting small, helps dopamine receptor recovery and boosts interest in other activities. At first, you might feel bored. But that's the point. Boredom can actually make less exciting activities more engaging. You can also use high dopamine activities as a reward. Finish your hard work first, then enjoy your favorite games or social media guilt-free. The purpose is not to literally reduce dopamine in the body, but rather to reduce impulsive behaviors that are rewarded by it. Remember, pain is temporary, quitting lasts forever. If you like this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated. And if you want to support us further, please share the video with your friends. It would help us a lot to grow this channel. Bye.